San County Almanac by Aldo Leopold. Part 3, A Taste for Country. Chapter 3, The Round River, Section 1. One of the marvels of early Wisconsin was the Round River, a river that flowed into itself and thus sped around and around in a never-ending circuit. Paul Bunyan discovered it, and the Bunyan saga tells how he floated many a log down its restless waters. No one had suspected Paul of speaking in parables, yet in this instance he did. Wisconsin not only had a round river, Wisconsin is one. The current is the stream of energy which flows out of the soil into plants, thence into animals, thence back into the soil in a never-ending circuit of life. Dust unto dust is a desiccated version of the round river concept. We of the genus Homo ride the logs that float down the round river, and by a little judicious spurling, we have learned to guide their direction and speed. This feat entitles us to the specific appellation sapiens. The technique of burling is called economics. The remembering of old roots is called history. The selection of new ones is called statesmanship. The conversation about oncoming riffles and rapids is called politics. Some of the crew aspire to burl not only their own logs, but the whole flotilla as well. This collective bargaining with nature is called national planning. In our educational system, the biotic continuum is seldom pictured to us as a stream. From our tenderest years, we are fed with facts about the soils, floras, and faunas that comprise the channel of Round River, namely biology, about their origins in time, namely geology and evolution, about the technique of exploiting them, that is, agriculture and engineering. But the concept of a current, with drought and freshets, backwaters and bars, is left to inference. To learn the hydrology of the biotic stream, we must think at right angles to evolution and examine the collective behavior of biotic materials. This calls for a reversal of specialization. Instead of learning more and more about less and less, we must learn more and more about the whole biotic landscape. Ecology is a science that attempts this feat of thinking on a plane perpendicular to Darwin. Ecology is an infant just learning to talk, and like other infants, is engrossed with its own coinage of big words. Its working days lie in the future. Ecology is destined to become the lure of Round River, a belated attempt to convert our collective knowledge of biotic materials into a collective wisdom of biotic navigation. This, in the last analysis, is conservation. Conservation is a state of harmony between man and land. By land is meant all of the things on, over, or in the earth. Harmony with land is like harmony with a friend. You cannot cherish his right hand and chop off his left. That is to say, you cannot love game and hate predators. You cannot conserve the waters and waste the ranges. You cannot build the forest and mind the farm. The land is one organism. Its parts, like our own parts, compete with each other and cooperate with each other. The competitions are as much a part of the inner workings as the cooperations. You can regulate them, cautiously, but not abolish them. The outstanding scientific discovery of the 20th century is not television or radio, but rather the complexity of the land organism. Only those who know the most about it can appreciate how little is known about it. The last word in ignorance is the man who says of an animal or plant, "What good is it?" If the land mechanism as a whole is good, then every part is good, whether we understand it or not. If the biota in the course of eons has built something we like but do not understand, then who but a fool would discard seemingly useless parts? To keep every cog and wheel is the first precaution of intelligent tinkering.